Yes. Good evening, all. So before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, right? Yes. Is my voice clear? Whether my screen is visible or not, right?
Sir.
Fine, thank you. So in the yesterday session, just I was briefing you about these things. Let us have a quick review of what we have discussed. Fine. Why Python? Python, like it's a general purpose programming, any kind of applications we can develop, right? Right. So, multi-programming features. What all the features we see in different other programmings we see in Python? High-level language, it's easily understandable, portable, right? Yes. Interpreted language, line-by-line execution, which makes debugging easy. User-friendly programming or programmer-friendly programming, which provides simple syntaxes, which looks like normal English statements, right? Yes. So I said there are two types of languages, right? We have got low-level languages, high-level languages. Low-level languages, they are not human understandable, they are not portable, they are machine dependent. They cannot run on all the hardware, they cannot run on all the operating systems. Just 1 second. Yes, some of them facing issue with the after you join, just select that audio option, right? Unable to hear voice. Otherwise, you can rejoin the meeting. Yes. Two types of languages, I said, like assembly level language and like high level languages. High level languages, human understandable. High level language like Python, they're human understandable, they are portable and machine independent. They can run on all the hardware and all the operating systems. I was saying in 2010, Java was mostly used in the industry. Python is very rarely used. From 2020 onwards, right, Python has got a great boom. Year by year, the usage of Python is increasing a lot. It was so the Python, the percentage decreased to 19, Java has increased to 31%. And who are using Python today? Topmost applications built using Python. Google, right? Google using Python for its web search system. Yahoo using Python. YouTube using Python for video sharing service. Uber pricing algorithm implemented using Python. Instagram, right? The reason for Instagram to choose for Python is Python practicality. Right. Instagram. Okay. NASA using Python for its Python multi-programming features. Quora, Reddit, or some applications built using Python, Pinterest, even Netflix, right? For security, automation, and subscription related. Right. MMOG, massively multiplayer online games. Maya, a powerful 3D animation, right? BitTorrent for file sharing service, iRobot for military and commercial operations, and for hardware testing, companies like IBM, Seagate, Qualcomm, all these they use Python for hardware testing. Python has got multi-programming features. What features Python has got, right? Procedural-oriented programming features like C language, object-oriented programming like C++, Java, scripting language like shell script, and modular programming like Modular 3. 89,300 inbuilt modules Python has got for different domains, right? Yes. Okay. So because of this multi-programming features, we call Python as a hybrid language, right? Yes. And reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular, even though it was introduced 30 years ago, but why it has got a great boom, especially from the last 4 to 5 years. Very less coding we see in Python. Simple syntaxes given by Python. Interactive mode, we can easily interact with Python statement by statement. For every statement, it gives response. Multi-programming features or hybrid features, what all the features we see in different other programmings, we see in Python. Wide varieties of applications and many built-in libraries, right? Yes. So yes, Python can be, okay, Python mostly used, Python real-time applications, right? I'll just brief you, right? By what kind of applications we can develop today by using Python? Python real-time applications. Python mostly used in creation of web applications today. Lot of web applications we are developing today by using Python. Using frameworks like Django, like the Django framework. Right. Why Python? Already we have got Java, .NET, they are using for developing web applications from the last 20-25 years. Java, .NET mostly used in developing web applications. Why Python means? Python has got many frameworks. Among that, the best framework like Django, right? Django, we say Django, D silent. Flask is there, Pyramid is there, TurboGale, many frameworks. But Django, right? Very less code you see. Simple syntaxes we see. At a rapid speed, you can develop a web application. At a rapid speed, you can develop a web application, right? With very less coding, already the code is available. Yes. Secondly, for automation applications. So this Django has got its own database also, like SQLite3. And it can also connect with other databases like it can also connect with other databases, right? Like Oracle, MySQL, all this, right? Yes. And for automation applications, using technologies like data science, using technologies like IoT, AWS DevOps. So if you talk about this IoT, Internet of Things, it is a physical network or device embedded with software, sensor, electronics, right? To collect data, to exchange data, and to control the things from the place where we are, right? Yes. So electronic devices connecting and communicating with each other, that's what we are going to see in the coming days. Many automation applications using IoT and AI, artificial intelligence, right? Even for data science, we have got data analysis, data predictions, data classifications, data clustering, recommendations, pattern matchings, right? It's a blend of techniques. The main technique, what we see in data science. EML. Okay. So machine learning, right? Main out of this, but there are many machine learning techniques like regression techniques, classification techniques, clustering techniques, recommendations, pattern matching. Yes. For all these techniques to implement, we require a language. Yes, to implement all these ML techniques, we require a language. So Python is the mostly used or mostly chosen programming for this. Apart from this, where Python can be used is within this big data environment also. It can be used in big data Yes. So like Hadoop, Spark. Spark is a very high execution model, right? Spark with Python, we say, right? Spark with Python, we say like PySpark. Very high speed processing technology, right? Which has got great boom in today's market. Spark with Python, PySpark. Yes. Apart from this, I'll just brief you one by one applications, right? Yes. Scientific applications. CP, there is a model called CP. Python is providing this model CP. And for numerical analysis, we have got model like NumPy. And for testing or test cases, right? Yes. For networking, there is a separate framework Python provides. Twisted Python. Networking as a separate framework called Twisted Python. Apart from this, it is also used for scheduling tasks. For scheduling, right? We have got Airflow for it. And for testing or test case, okay, we have seen that. And for software development, Python, right? For software. For software development, right? Software developers make use of Python as a support language and business applications. Business applications. Python is one of the best choice in developing e-commerce systems. And one of the hottest application of Python, right? Database application. Python can connect with any database. It has got its own database, I said, right? SQLite 3. What is this database name? SQLite 3. Even you can connect to SQLite 3 is the database, right? And apart from this, Python can also be used for computer. Okay. For web scraping, I can say for scraping data from different websites, we use models like URL model is required for it. Yes. Scraping data from even for electronics, right? Okay, for embedded applications. One of the famous embedded application, Raspberry Pi. Which uses Python for its computation. And apart from this, right? Apart from this embedded applications, fine. Database, web scraping, embedded applications. And apart, okay, yes. And also for not only for computer applications, Mm. Computer vision, right? For face detection, color detection, and object detection, right? We use this computer vision. Mm. Yes. Even within the robotics, right? Yes. Computer vision, color detection, face detection, object detections, right? So these are the areas, right, where it is mostly used in web applications, automation applications, big data applications, scientific numerical analysis, test cases, networking, scheduling, software development, business applications, database applications, right? Okay, that is what different types of Python applications. And now people who are from non-programming or zero programming, right? Yes, they can observe, right? Yes, Python comparison with other programming, right? Comparison with other programming. Example, I'll take a task, right, and I'll try to implement the task in multiple programming languages. You can just observe how the coding of Python looks as and how the coding of other programming. Yes. So for example, using first one using Java. So what is the task? Accepting two values from the user keyboard. Accepting two values from the user keyboard and performing addition. Accepting two values from the user keyboard and performing addition. This task I want to do using, yes, by Java, using Java first. Later I'll show you in Python. So if you got knowledge on Java, you can just go through the following code. Import java.io.star, right? Yes. Every statement ends with semicolon, class sample, right? Yes. Public static void main, right? Public static. Yes.
So you can use scanner class, right? Instead of writing like this.
Yes. So public static. Yeah. So just you can use any of this input stream reader. ISR equal to new input stream reader. Okay, whatever number you are entering, right? I'll say system.out.println, system.out.println, right? Enter the first number, system.out.println, right? Enter the first number. Whatever number you are entering by default taken as string, is accepted as string format. Yes, read line, right? Yes, converted to. I need to convert to integer, right? The string I need to convert to integer by using a method called integer dot parseInt. Integer dot parseInt. Yes. S1, right? Yes. Enter the first number taken as string, converted to integer. These 3 lines again I will copy it, and for second number, right? Yes. Enter the second number, right? Integer equal to integer dot parseInt of S2. Okay. Yes. Finally say system.out.println, print it. System.out.println. Finally saying I plus J. Close it. Close it, right? This is what the code in Java. Observe here, right? Yes. I'll copy this to a separate notepad file, right? Every statement ends with semicolon, use semicolon here, see use semicolon here. Here also semicolon required. I'll copy this to a separate notepad file. Just I'll show you the execution in both Java and Python. Yes. I'll take a notepad. Import java.io.star class sample. So save it, file, save, and creating a separate for Python. In this, save it as sample.java. So go to this command prompt and just take a minute in showing the execution, right? So cd/change directory. Where is your, okay, cd Python 311 folder. Within that Python 311 folder, you got script folder. In change your directory to Python 311 folder. Otherwise, 1 second. Go to this command prompt. No need to do all those. Just type Python and submit your file to. Okay. CMD. Come out of this path. Siri, what is that folder name? Python 7 p.m. batch is the Python. Let me once again save this file. Okay, save it. File, save. Save as. Right. Within that sample dot Java, right? I'll say okay. Now go to the command prompt and just say cd python 7 p.m. batch. Yes, within that Java C sample dot Java, right? It takes any errors, it will display. If there are no errors, we can execute. No errors, right? Java sample. Okay, enter the first number 10, enter the second number 20, sum is 30. This is what the coding in Java. Okay, we can use scanner classes also, right, for writing this. So here, this class is compulsory. Yes, if anyone from who are new to this programming and who has got zero programming knowledge, right, to understand these statements, right, looks little complex. What is class? Public static void main. What is input stream reader, buffer reader, what is read line, integer dot parseInt, right? So you got 10 to 12 lines of code, right? The same task I'll try to implement in Python, not more than 3 lines. So just I'll open this Python shell, right? Python shell, right? File, new file, right? Say file, new file, write your code here. X equal to input, enter value of X. Python statements look like normal English statements, I said, right? Enter value of X. Y equal to input, enter value of Y. Enter value of X, enter value of Y. Print X plus Y. That's it. This is what the code in Python. Entering the value of X, inputting the value of Y, print X plus Y. Okay, whatever you are inputting the value of X, that value will be stored by X. Entering the value of Y, that will be stored by Y. Yes. But here also in Python, just like Java, they are accepted using strings. Whatever we accept, right, taken as string, we need to convert our typecast to integer type. So int of, you say, keep everything within the int function. Keep everything within the int function. Keep everything within the int function, right? Yes, check it. Test one dot py. Check it now. Run module. Value of x 10, value of y 20. Some value is 30, right? Yes. Understood, right? This is what the coding in Python for the same step, same task. This is the coding in Python. There's no, do you see any complex word here? It's easily understandable, look like normal English statements. Right. So I'll show you one more example, right? Yes. Just observe this coding of Python, right? Yes. If you take some values, array of values, 20, 10, 50, 40, 30. Okay, so this is a list of values. Print X means prints the entire list. Prints them 1 second. Yes. Prints the entire list, right? If you want to know the number of elements within the list, just say no. If you got more than 100 elements, right? So to know the number of elements, len function, len of x. No need to write any code for it. If I want to find the sum of all the elements, here only 5 elements. Think that you got some 100, more than 100 elements. Sum of x, right? Yes, you can say sum of x. If I want to know the max element, to say max of x. That's it. Now to write any codes, right? Here in Python. Min of x. 89,300 inbuilt modules Python has got. Again, each module many built-in functions. Min of x. Py. Run module, check this. Length is 5, sum is 150, max is 50, min is 10. Print sorted of x. Sorted of x, right? Prints everything in ascending order. Prints these elements in ascending order. Run module. Length is 5, sum of all the elements is 150, max of x is 50, min of x is 10. Arranging all the elements in a particular order, sorted of x means in ascending order. But if you want in descending order, right, say same function to be used, print sorted of X reverse equal to true. Okay. Sorted of X reverse equal to true. Save it. Run module. See, sorted of X means ascending. The ascending, if you reverse it, you will get in descending order, right? Okay. If I want to add a new element, right? If I want to add a new element into it, x dot append of 60, a new element 60 gets added, print x, yes. And if I want to remove element, x dot remove, directly we can say remove element 40 from it and say print x, right? It's very simple syntaxes you see here in Python, right? Adding element, removing element, running. Yes. So 20 to 60. So these things. So here 60 got added. Here 40 got removed, right? So one example on this, Python supports 89,300 inbuilt modules, right? So what is a module? What a module consists of? Two things you can understand here. One is the importance of modules and the Python coding you can just observe, right? I'm commonly used module I'm taking import math module. Import math. If I want to see what is present within the math module, I want to see dir of math. Run module. Yes. So all the properties, right? So here, right. You got like pi, power, product. See, there are some variables like see a sine x, square root, tan, all this. There are some variables like pi. There are some variables like e. So if you want to print their values, so Saurabh Rai, it's not matplotlib, matplotlib. It's matplotlib for plottings and visualizations. So if you want to check the values of pi and e, so just say math.pi. Print within the math module, there is a variable like e. Within the math module, there is a variable like pi. Math.pi. Any variables if you got, you can print in this way, right? Yes. Check it, run module. Yes. Can you see 2.71, 3.14? Yes. there is a, okay, if you want to check if square root is there, you don't know how to work with it, how to use it, how to use a particular function. All these are predefined, right? Yes. You don't know how to use the square root, right? So help, just like print function, there in Python, there is a help function, right? Help on what? Within the math module, there is a functionality like square root, right? Help on math dot square root. Check it, run module. Help on built-in function square root in the module math. Square root expecting one value x, it returns the square root of x. It is expecting one value x, it returns the square root of x. Help on, okay. Provide one value x, it returns the square root of that value. So just observe, print math dot sqrt of 16. If I'm providing one value 16, it returns the square root of 16. Check it. Square root of 16 is 4, right? In this way, you can just get help on any, for example, help on any other functionality. Help on POW. What is POW, right? Yes. Help on math dot POW. Run module. So help on built-in function power in the module math. Power expecting, right? Power expecting two values x comma y. It returns x to the power of y, x to the power of 1. We need to provide two values. It returns x to the, see clearly it is saying. Once again, check this output, right? If you are providing two values x comma y, it returns x to the power of y. X to the power of y. This is the double star means what? Power. Math dot power of 10 comma 3. 10 comma 3 means 10 to the power of 3. Ten to the power of 3. Observe this output, right? Run module. In this way, you can just get help on any particular function. Not only of this, any module in Python, you can get help and you can work with this, right? Okay. One more example, right? Of how to generate a simple, how to generate a graph in Python. Within 2-3 lines, how can I generate a graph in Python? Just observe this, right? Import a module called matplotlib. The module name is matplotlib module for plottings and visualizing, right? Within this, we have got a property, built-in property called pyplot. Okay, I doesn't want this very big name. Every time this big name to be used, I can give alias name. Just 2 minutes, I'll just go through S. So just I'll take for 2 minutes more. Later I discuss once again about the course content, other things, right? As PLT. Instead of you are using this very big name, I can use shortcut name, right? As PLT. To plot a graph, PLT dot plot function. To plot a graph, you require x coordinates. 1, 2, 3 are the x coordinates, and y coordinates like 5, 7, 4. X and y coordinates you require. That's it. PLT dot show. Yes, x coordinates, y coordinates. Check it, a graph is generated. Observe this 1, 5, 2, 7, 3, 4, right? Yes. 1, 5, 2, 7, 3, 4, right? Yes. Any type of graph. It's a very simple, right? Like generating a graph. So observe this, you got a graph, solid graph in blue color. But I want in dotted graph, I want that too in different color I want. So that also you can set with simple syntaxes, right? Just q comma, just give comma after this and say hyphen hyphen. And if you want to color, if you want to color equal to which color you want, a green color I want, green. Just specify this, right? Yes, run module. Just I'm asking you to just check these statements, how simple they are, right? Yes. Yes. 1, 5, 2, 7, 3, 4, right? Yes. Okay. For example, age values are like this: 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years. Their incomes are like this. For 30 years, 30,000. For 40 years, like 40,000. For 50, it is 35,000. And for 60, it is 50,000. Okay, check it. Age and yeah. See, for 30, it is 30,000. For 40, 40,000. For 50, 35. For 60, it is 50,000, right? Yes. I want some label to this x coordinate. I want some label to the y coordinate. I want some label title for this. So we have got built-in properties. plt.x label as age, plt.y-axis label income, plt.title some sample graph, right? In this way, the very simple syntaxes, right? You won't see any complex word here. Yes. Run module, right? Yes. Yes, this is that. Okay, fine. So see this course content, right? What I'll be discussing as part of this. So starting with the Python basics, Python operations, IDs, data types, variables, constants, comments, operators in Python, different IDs like Anaconda distribution, Anaconda navigator, Jupyter, Spider, Eclipse, flow control statements, right? Looping statements, strings in Python, string collections in Python, lists, tuples, sets, dictionaries, functions in Python in brief, modules in Python, package in Python, errors and exceptions, file handling, oops concepts, regular expressions, database access, Python date and time model, OS model, all advanced concepts, GUI programming, Excel workbook, working with data analytics, introduction to data science, Python pandas model, NumPy model, Matplotlib, more people who go for full stack, right? And Django web frameworks, Django installation, Django project architecture, Django application, Django views, templates, Django admin models, Django advanced concepts and UI technologies, web development like HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, and MySQL. That is what we'll be discussing, right? For Python, it takes nearly 70 to 75 hours, like 2 months to 2.5 months. And for this remaining like Django web development, it takes like 50 to 60 hours. That takes 2 months, total 4 months, right? For this entire full stack. But for Python, it takes 2 months to 2.5. Like you'll take 70 to 75 hours. So you'll be getting the session recording every day, right? Every session is video recorded and you'll be getting that classroom notes, right? A soft copy of it and the assignments and tasks for topic wise.
So 2 months are enough, huh?
2.5 months we go for Python. 75 days, 75 hours, I said, right? It's not like 45 hours course. Means
So
for
will
only
you
Python
write
and
each and every code, or like I'll just show, I mean, pre-written code?
no. No. I will be typing and showing you, right? Just as I today I showed, right? The same manner, not like bringing the previous code. No, I'll be typing and showing you, right? Yes.
Thank you.
So at the end of this course set, you will get a great command on this Python, right? So by discussing many working examples, 300 plus code examples, and people who go for Django web development, 15 to 20 applications you'll be creating, right? You'll be doing parallelly along with me simultaneously for web development, right? Yes.
Can you show
Sir, are
one
you going to
application,
solve
please?
anything? Sir, are you going to solve
For 1
any?
second, can you show one application what we just used to create?
What is that?
Can you show one application?
See, not one of right? These are all the previous batches. If you open anything, you can see on project 2, project 3, project 4, like 15 to 20. I said more than it. Talk about this Django apps creations. My project 1, 2, 3, more than 20. I'll be showing you, right? Yes, in using PyCharm professional ID, right? Yes.
Sir, are you going to solve any hacker rank or lead code stuff, or?
So I said I'll be discussing many working examples, right?
Okay.
Where you can solve with different types of all those what you are asking for, right? And people who go for certification also, right? What is the course content, how your performance will be measured, what are the syllabus for it, and everything I'll be discussing, right? Yes. So next class will be on Monday. Tomorrow, Saturday, there is no class. We'll meet again on Monday, right? Using the same link, same time, right? At 7 p.m. to see more on this, right? Yes.
Sir, what's the class timing?
So once again, I'll be make it clear about the class timing. I said yesterday, once again, for the first 1 week or 10 days, for the first 10 days or 2 weeks, it will be at 7 p.m. Later, after 1 week, after the 10 days, right? It will be at 8 p.m. It starts at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir, one question is that, like, I'm not from coding background. So after learning
For those people
all
who are,
this,
yes, people who are from non-programming or zero programming only, I was showing you all these examples. How was
yeah,
the
I
code?
understood that. Sir, after learning all these modules and all these codings, what are the probabilities that grab a job? Because learning here only important to get a job in the
Yes,
market.
yes, I said people who knows Django, that's what I was just concentrating on focusing on this Django, right? People who knows Django are very less and who has command and Django is very less, right? That's why I was showing you with 1, 2 applications, you may not understand more than 15 to 20 applications you'll be creating, right? So that way you will get great command on this. So if any queries asked, you are already done with multiple applications, you can easily answer, right? Yes. Yes. Class
The daily timing, you said the tab 7 and then 8. So what is the duration? 1 hour or 40 minutes?
1 hour.
1 hour, 1 hour daily. Okay.
Starts at so first 10 days it will be at 7 p.m. I said, later it will be at 8 p.m., 8 to 9, right?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
So what is the
Actually, I didn't attend, so
payment?
I didn't know this. So
What was it?
no, yesterday I didn't attend the class, so that's why I didn't know this.
So no, as yesterday's video you'll be getting to the recording, right? Your mail ID.
Okay.
Tomorrow morning they'll be forwarding you, right? It's yesterday, today's and yesterday's.
Okay. Okay. That would be helpful. Thanks.
So one more thing, sir. Like
Yeah.
for joining the course, the payment is around what you have said that 10K. 10K for the 10K for full
Yeah.
stack.
Their total full stack is 10K and only Python, if you want only Python core advanced, it's 5K. And apart from Python core advanced, if you want web development, HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript and Django, right? And project, right? It will be 10K. So if you see that in the chart panel yesterday, yes, you can see that yesterday's demo video in the chart panel, right? They already provided online team, they have provided the link, YouTube link of yesterday's demo video. Can you see in the chat? And Python course content link is given. Django course content link is given. By yesterday's video link is given.
Actually, I haven't received anyone.
Any?
And no link I received. That's why I'm asking.
So once again, I'll just paste it, right? Yes. What they are doing.
Sir, what will be the last day for the payment?
Okay, you can just attend the next, okay. On Monday and Tuesday also you can attend the sessions, right? Yes. After that you can pay, after you can go with the payment. Monday
Sir,
and
can I
Tuesday.
get the course completion certificate? யார் பேசுறா?
Yes. Am I audible, right?
Sir, can I get the course completion certificate, sir? Sir,
Yeah, any query was?
can I get the course completion certificate?
Yeah, you'll be getting the course completion certificate from DurgaSoft, right?
Okay, thank you.
Sir, may I ask you something?
Yes.
Sir, what about placement? Can you tell me?
That you need to talk
Hello.
with the friend. That you need to talk with the front office, right?
Okay, sir. Actually, okay, sir. I will talk.
Okay. See, someone asked, right? Once again, I am pasting it in that shot. Yeah, fine. Okay. Will there be classes on Saturday and Sunday? So classes will be from Monday to Friday, right? Yes. Sometimes on Saturdays, if I will take, I'll pre-intimate you the timings and the things. Okay, fine. So if I'm done with your queries, I'll sign off for now. Meet you on Monday. Same time at 7
in
p.m.
the same link, sir.
Same link. So you can follow the same link and same time of a Monday, right? Monday and Tuesday also you can attend the sessions to see more on this, right? So for Monday, we go with some technical aspects, right? Starting with the installation of the things. Yes. Okay. Fine. So I'm stopping for now. We'll continue on Monday. Thank you all for your time. Thank you.